For the year, a 6-5 11-inning victory tonight over the Rockland Boulders. Welcome back to Newman Outdoor Field, and the skipper, Red Hawk manager Doug Semenuk, joins us now, walking into the third base dugout. And Doug, how about your team and its flair for the dramatic again tonight in the 11th inning, and C.J. Rutherford again the hero?
Well, I mean, these guys are professionals. I mean, they know what they're doing. I didn't know if they had a pulse early in the game. Once again, I go to that pulse word, but you know, they showed me they could come back and, you know, swung the bat pretty good there last half of the game. And, hey, hats off to Rockland. Their pitching was very good at the end of the game. So, opportunistic, you know, just got a base hit when we needed it and won the game. Edwards had a big hit for us in the 6th inning to drive in 2. And, you know, pitching-wise, I thought that Bolin was good, but he gets a little erratic at times. You know, we're trying to get him to make an adjustment with that as far as going to another pitch. But for the most part, Joe Harris, Fuqua, everybody pitched pretty good.
Doug, we've talked about this many times over the years. Zach Penpray's back for his 7th season, and he does it again tonight. He hit the homer in the 3rd. He had the double in the 5th. And then that big single after getting down in the count 0-2 to left field. That's what set up the whole bottom of the 11th inning rally, right?
Well, yeah, and then he stole the base. He hadn't been doing a lot of that, and he got to second base, was able to get in scoring position. And, you know, just when we got a chance, you know, one of our 3 guys that were coming up behind him were able to get a base hit, and it was CJ, and drove in a winning run. So, hey, we take it. We've been scrambling. We've been sputtering a little, hit and miss here and there, but, you know, 6-5 feels good.
Doug, this was a really well-played game by both sides, I thought. Lots of great defensive plays by Rockland and by your team. How about just the high quality of play for 11 innings tonight?
Yeah, I thought both teams played pretty good in the field. I thought Rockland, you know, they played in a lot. The wind was blowing in, so the center fielder made a lot of nice grabs. And, you know, they're scrappy. They got a gamer team. They're going to come at you, and, you know, they're going to put the bat on the ball and, you know, try to make it miserable for you. So, you know, we got to try to return the favor when we get our chance to bat.
Congratulations, Doug, on another home win. The manager, Doug Semenuk, with us, and we'll talk with C.J. Rutherford, son in arm here, as the Red Hawks win it 6-5 in 11 innings. C.J., you want to interview your son instead, or do you want to just talk with us?
I don't know if he'll talk.
Probably not. Hey, how about this game, C.J.? Back and forth. First of all, it looked as though the Red Hawks were sluggish again in the first 4 or 5 innings. What got you going in that 5th inning rally when you took the lead 5-4?
You know, it was the 3rd time everybody was seeing him. You know, his off-speed wasn't really going over for strikes, so we just kind of sat on the fastball and, you know, got good hitters counts and took advantage. Big
situation there in the 11th, C.J. You came up 2 outs. You knew that Zach Penprays was there at 3rd. And you're facing Alex Kreis, who is a really good relief pitcher for Rockland. What were you looking for? What pitch did you get on that game-winning hit?
Well, the inning before, Fuqua came over and said he's got a really good curveball. So the whole at bat, I was just thinking, see a curveball up and, you know, try to get it in the outfield. Almost bunted.
Well, you've done that.
No,
yeah, you've been a part of 3 different plays now, as I recall, on the 5 walk-off wins here at CJ. You had the bunt single to win it. You had the ground ball to short that was misplayed for an error. And so you don't seem to get nervous at all in these situations. What's the key in coming up with the game on the line?
My biggest key, I think, is when I play winter ball. I mean, every at-bat over there is just like that. I mean, 11th inning, tying, or the go-ahead run on 3rd, you need a hit. So I think that has prepared me, you know, for big situations to just calm down and slow everything down.
And how about the team as a whole, CJ, finding ways to win in either the 9th or, in this case, the 11th inning, time after time? How are you able to do it just to try to find some magic here at Newman Outdoor?
The key is the leadoff runner. Zach, you know, got on, stole second immediately, and, you know, kind of set the table. And you can't ask for, you know, a better guy to get on first to lead off the inning.
Hey, by the way, I did talk about it on the radio last weekend, but congratulations again on getting over 500 RBIs in your career. That is a huge accomplishment.
Thank you.
Yep. Thanks, CJ. Great work tonight.
Thank you.
C.J. Rutherford, our guest tonight on the post-game show, as the Red Hawks win it